focusing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me.
It's your boy Crypto Blood. Want to welcome you guys to another review, sponsored review of Yumerium. This is a blockchain-based, incentivized, open gaming platform. They're dealing with a lot of VR as well. The parent company of this startup is Subdream Studios, and we'll take an in-depth look at that company. They are the biggest VR gaming platform in Korea. So this is big. I picked this one simply because of the potential for market saturation. Korea is a huge market for gaming, VR, and now blockchain adoption. So this, I thought, would be an excellent review for us to take a look at. Anytime you have a vertical, is what they call them. If you have a vertical already there, the chances of your project or company succeeding increases by tenfold. So we're going to take a look at this company, Yumerium, and the parent company that created this startup, this ICO, Subdream Studios. Their pre-sale is going on right now. Phase 1 just started, I think, a day or two ago. So get over to Yumerium.com and check that out. We'll take a look at their website as well and go over their elevator pitch that kind of summarizes everything in a very succinct way. So let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. First, let's take a look at the site. Yumerium.com, again, is the website. And so their first pre-sale phase ends June 9th. So definitely, after reviewing this, at least take a look at the website, see if this is something you're interested in. They do require KYC for signing up and purchasing the token. And so what I want to really show you guys before we even get into the deep details of this company is the parent company, as I stated at the beginning. I think this is the most critical aspect of this project. And the parent company, again, is Subdream Studios. I believe they're still based out of California, but because they have multiple verticals already integrated within Subdream Studios, they were able to raise $1.7 million for Yumerium's ICO. And this is prior to the actual pre-sale launching. I can show you really quickly some of their investors, one being a huge one, HTC. That's huge. These other ones I have no knowledge about. I'm assuming those are Korean based. Some of them are Bridge Link Capital, looks like it is, but HTC, that's big. And so let's go ahead and take a look at their company really quickly, the About Us area. What I want to highlight again is not really the team, but the structure of the company and how Yumerium fits into it. Now, as you can see, Subdream Studios is the parent company. Then we have these sub companies here. Yumerium is the one we're going to be looking at today. But what I really want you to check out here is the VR Plus arm of Subdream. This is the arm of the company that essentially is already actually active within Korea. They have over 29 physical locations in Korea. They're arcades that the VR Plus technology is being implemented in currently, right as we speak. So once Yumerium launches, that vertical is there. They'll be able to get people to purchase and use the system with their tokens. So I really wanted to highlight that. Nowadays, really, you know, that's the only thing that's going to be able to differentiate these companies is, you know, which ones actually have those verticals built and are ready to hit the ground running once the ICO sale is over. And this one, I feel, is definitely one. I'm going to show you the actual 29 locations here in Korea. So as you can see here, they've got them all over the map. Let's get back over to the actual ICO. I just needed to really highlight that about Subdream Studios. But the company that we're reviewing is Yumerium. That's the ICO. And I want you guys to watch this video here about Yumerium so you can get a quick overview on what's going on with this company and how they're actually going to work.
In the past decades, gamers have only had two payment systems, either pay-to-play, where you pay developers up front, or free-to-play, where the game is free, but developers make money microtransactions. This creates a problem. Even though both gamers and developers play and work hard, only the latter gets any tangible reward. That's why we created Yumerium, the earn-to-play system using blockchain technology. By making earn-to-play decentralized, we can bring game publishing and marketing cheaper, and these savings are then given to players, developers, and investors. Yumerium is already backed globally by different investors and is being developed by Subdream Studios, an indie game studio with a track record of successful games. The studio is also owners of VR Plus, the biggest VR franchise in Korea. They'll be helping us bring the system to classic arcades. Check us out at Yumerium.com. Yumerium. Work hard, play hard, earn hard.
So that's a pretty good overview. I like when these companies have a video that quickly goes over what the whole concept of the ICO is. And so that's good that they have one that can quickly show you guys better than I can explain it in less than 30 to 40 seconds. This diagram right here, I want to show you though, this pretty much describes the whole Yumerium ecosystem. So we have the game developer here. They will get paid by both the VR Plus. If their game is a VR compatible game, they will be able to get paid for the licensing of that game to VR Plus, Arcade, and of course that game will be marketed to all 29 locations that they have currently. Also, if the game developer is non-VR, then they'll be on the Subdream Studios online platform, where again they get paid for licensing and they're able to market their game there. The part that's new, well, it's not probably new, but what they're doing and leveraging blockchain technology is that the gamer is able to play both the online games and the VR games at the physical locations and online. I think they're using Steam VR technology if you're playing it online, but they're able to play and earn Yumerium tokens for their activities. And again, this is the wave of the future, people, where we actually get paid for things that we do on a daily basis. This is almost like capitalism 2.0. This is what it's going to look like, because technology is really eliminating a lot of jobs and people aren't going to have anywhere to work. So these are the types of things, social media, gaming, these are the types of things people are going to start earning a living from. It's really amazing. Here are some of their games they currently have. A few of them aren't ready yet, like Crypto Mine. We'll take a look at it though. But these are games already working in their platform, in the ecosystem. So let's take a look at the store, and as you can see, they have prices for these games. The Mega Overload is 121 Yumeriums, and you can buy that right now. Actually, when I came to the site, if you guys visit Yumerium.com, you'll notice you'll be prompted to interact with their site via MetaMask. If you have MetaMask plugin installed on Chrome or like Brave, that is to, of course, be able to purchase right from their website over the Ethereum network. Let's take a look at this Mega Overload here. And so that's Mega Overload. And I wanted to show you guys Crypto Mine, which is the one. This is the one that will be fully integrated on the Yumerium blockchain or platform. It's not ready yet, but this will be the first one on their system. So check it out when you go to YoMyriam.com under store, and it'll be at the bottom there. You can get more information about what this game is going to be about. So again, it's not about what looks the best or anything like that. In this case, it's all about how big is their demographic right when they hit the ground, and they will have a decent size target audience right out the gate because they have the VR arcades already on ground in Korea, 29 locations. So I'm predicting that they will have a decent amount of demand for their tokens. One other thing I want to show you really quickly is the team. Of course, none of us know these individuals, but they hold some pretty important positions in a number of companies. We've got the CEO of Yumerium is also the CEO of Subdream Studios. He's an executive producer of Kabam and co-founder and CEO of GalaNet. The chief gaming officer is the CTO of Subdream Studios. He's also the game director at Virtual World Arcade, and he has a bachelor's of science from Georgia Institute of Technology. The chief security officer is the CEO of Herbit, CEO of SuperBee, and also the CEO of Zen Software. So these guys have some upper level C-suite, if you want to call it, experience. So there are a few important things I want to highlight in their white paper. The white paper is pretty detailed, but a couple of things stood out to me. One being on page 13. If you guys go to page 13 in their white paper, I thought this was pretty neat that they're going to actually have, because the games for the Yumerium blockchain, the games will be staked or kind of published on that blockchain. They're going to have limited copies of certain games. So some of the games will have some intrinsic value because there will only be a certain X amount of copies of those particular games available to the public. So if you see here, it says under limited copies, collecting video games has only been possible with physical copies due to the ease of pirating digital copies. By authenticating digital game copies with the blockchain, the Yumerium native token can verify the ownership of limited edition copies. This allows players to seek and collect unique and scarce copies of their favorite games to showcase to the world. Collectors can then sell the copies or trade with other collectors, creating a digital copy resale market that has never existed for digital products. So I thought that was pretty cool to see that aspect of the Yumerium's ecosystem. Now, the Yumerium is also creating a seed fund, and this seed fund will help indie game studios run crowdfunding campaigns within the Yumerium community. We will help indie game studios run the campaigns with Yumerium token incentives through the use of marketing funds. Successfully funded games will get additional budget from the marketing fund that can be used for their launch marketing. We believe crowdfunding can play a pivotal role in attracting game lovers' participation in the early stage. So that was very unique. I thought that would be great for the ecosystem, especially for developers, and incentivize those individuals to come to Yumerium. The other part is, of course, the details about the token sale. So I'm going to scroll down to that area, and we can take a look at that really quickly. So the token sale will be composed of a total supply of roughly 633 million tokens at the time of release. To increase the ecosystem, Foundation will have a budget of additional 184 million tokens that can be used later. The distribution at the time of release will be as follows. So it kind of breaks down the token distribution here. 50% of the tokens are for token sale, 20% for network seeding, and we got another 20% for team and advisors, and then 10% for reserve. And here are the phases of the pre-sale. We're currently in phase 1, which is from May 24th until June 9th. That's a 30% discount there. And they also have some additional discounts or bonuses if certain levels are reached in the campaign. So you can see that table there. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to highlight in regards to Yumerium's ICO. And again, this ICO, we're in phase 1. It's live right now. So get over to YoMyriam.com, review the site, check it out, look at the white paper. And like I said, I think you're going to have to be outside of the states to participate in the actual ICO. But definitely put this on your radar if you are a United States citizen. This may be something that will, kind of fly under the radar, but once they hit the ground, may make you a few dollars there. So check it out, YoMyriam.com. Pre-sale phase 1 is live right now. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Holla.